You ever notice that you don't feel tired until you finally stop? Like, you'll go all day saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, and then you sit down and suddenly your brain goes, oh, so we're done now. Cool, I'm shutting everything off. We live in this time where resting feels illegal. Like, if you're not doing something productive, you're wasting time. And I used to think that too. I thought taking a day off meant I was lazy. That if I wasn't pushing myself, I was falling behind. Here's the thing nobody really explains to you. Sometimes pushing is the reason you're stuck. Think about it. You don't go to the gym training the same muscle group 5, 6 times a week. You need to let it rest to grow. When your phone starts lagging, what do? You restart it. You don't scream at it. You don't keep opening more apps. You don't say, come on bro, just try harder. Same thing with the muscle, but with yourself, you'll be exhausted, overstimulated, stressed, and you'll still say, yeah, one more thing, one more task, one more problem. And then you wonder why you feel empty. There's this weird guilt that comes with resting, especially in people like us. Like you're not allowed to relax until your whole life is figured out. But let me ask you something. When has your life ever been fully figured out? Exactly, it hasn't. There's always going to be something to fix, something to study, something to improve, something to work on, something to worry about every single time. So if you wait for the perfect time to rest, you're going to be waiting forever. And I learned this the hard way. There were days where I tried to be productive, but my brain just wasn't there. I'd sit down, open my laptop, look at the screen and feel nothing. No motivation, no focus, just noise. And instead of listening to that, I'd force myself through it, and obviously I would get nothing done. It literally made me hate the thing I was trying to improve at. That's the bad part. That's the dangerous part. Burnout doesn't feel like you're tired. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like losing interest in thing you used to care about. You start losing interest in the gym because your muscles aren't growing. Same with studies. When you're tired, obviously you do rest. You don't just go book after book, page after page. And when you don't do good, you start to hate that. That's when rest stops being optional and starts being necessary. A day off isn't about doing nothing, it's about letting your mind breathe. It's not thinking about what should I be doing, what am I behind on, what am I failing at, am I falling apart, what am I gonna do? You should just exist. Go for a walk, sit somewhere quiet, watch something dumb, watch something funny, a cartoon, a good movie. Just watch something to make you laugh. Listen to music and just stare at the ceiling like a philosopher. If you have to. That's not wasting time, that's maintenance. You don't sharpen your muscles by training the same muscle group every single day. You don't sharpen your mind by reading 24 hours a day. 20 hours a day, you don't. Same thing with you. Here's the part people don't like to hear. Sometimes your problem isn't discipline, it's pressure. Pressure from yourself, pressure from others, pressure to be something before you're even ready for it. And taking a day off is just you saying to yourself, I'm not quitting, I'm just resetting, I'm taking a rest, I'm healing. There's a difference between giving up and stepping back. Giving up is saying, I don't care anymore. Stepping back is saying, I care enough to not destroy myself over this. And if you're watching this feeling guilty for resting, that probably means you need it and it found the right person. This video did its job because people who are actually lazy don't feel bad about doing nothing. They're just chilling. The ones who feel guilty are usually the ones who try too hard. So if today feels heavy, if your head feels loud, everything feels like too much, maybe the most productive thing you can do is nothing. Not forever, just today. Just today. Close some tabs, close those videos, close some thoughts, close some expectations. Not forever, just today. And tomorrow you'll come back clearer, not weaker, but better. Because rest doesn't make you soft, it makes you regenerate yourself, it heals you, makes you last longer in the long run. And in a world that never stops moving, sometimes the strongest move is just simply to stop moving with it. If this video felt like it was talking to you, and you felt it deeply, maybe it was. And if you want more videos like this, about life, pressure, figuring things out slowly, I would really appreciate if you guys can subscribe. I'm really close to 2,700. I'm trying to hit it by the end of March. It would really mean a lot. Thank you. Let's go, bro. You got it.